Okay, so if you're a big gamer, somebody that plays a ton of games, not just a gamer, but if you're somebody that likes editing or producing content on your smartphone, you will be happy to know that there is another very big contender for workhorse smartphone that has been released by Lenovo. So they are calling this new this new smartphone the Legion Phone Duel 2. So it's a very powerful smartphone. It cools itself because it has an inbuilt fan that pretty much pumps a ton of air into the smartphone pretty much, so making it very cool all day pretty much. I don't know how these would perform day to day in terms of how its lifespan would look like, because to be honest, I watched Jerry Rig Everything, yeah, Jerry Rig Everything on YouTube. He did a durability test for this device, and I'm not gonna lie, it was an embarrassing durability test because that phone snapped in three places, not just in half, in three places. So it's not like the durability hasn't been tested. I'm not really impressed with what I saw today. Um, and I'm quite happy that YouTubers like Jerry do test these things out, because if it was sent to all these hype train YouTubers, they would hype it to the moon and not really to give it a fair shake in testing it and telling people the real truth about it. But I'm not that's not to discredit the launch. This is a very fine device, but implementation may be where it may fall short overall in terms of how people would eventually use this device going into the future. So what do you get under the hood here? It's quite nice. Implementation, like I said, is very good, especially what you're getting under the hood. It is a very powerful smartphone. It's coming with 16 gigs of RAM. It has a 6.92 OLED screen. The aspect ratio is 2460 by 1080 pixels. That's not the highest number of pixels you can get on a smartphone, but it doesn't need to do that. It just has to be good enough for your day-to-day usage, your day-to-day movies, your day-to-day games, and everything. The touch sampling refresh rate is set to 144 hertz and can go all the way up to a massive 720 hertz. It's also HDR10 compatible. Audio is a dual stereo speakers on the smartphone. Overall, they claim there will be Dolby Atmos on it. Another thing is coming in which is an overclocked 888 Snapdragon, so you will really get the best of performance that you can out of it. The only worry I have for this release is the durability that was put out by Jerry. I think most people that may end up seeing that video may tell people not to buy this phone. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go buy this phone if you really need the power, but I really would like to put my money on a device that I can enjoy for a very long time. I don't want to have a device that once it drops on the ground, it's dead. And this device looks like it's going to die when it drops on the ground. But the only, I would say, the vindicating uh thing about it is the price. So if you're buying the 12 gig 256 gig variant, you will pay about 900 US dollars. If you're kind of like buying the more expensive one, which is the 16 gigs of RAM, 512, you'll pay 1200 sorry, 1250 US dollars. At times you may pay up to $1,300 with tax. Battery on this is quite decent, considering the power they're giving you. You're getting 5,500 milliamp battery, which is good enough. The charging here is very unique in itself because it has two charging ports, so you can charge it at the same time. So once you plug the two ports up, you will be able to charge the device from 0 to 100% in 30 minutes, which is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, because it's running turbocharging. Basically that if you want to only use one port, it would be filled up in 45 minutes, which is crazy, honestly. It's really, really fast. It's coming with the new Wi-Fi 6 connectivity, supports 5G. That's just it. The Like I said, price, it's not cheap, honestly. It's really not a cheap device. If you really have the cash to buy it, you can buy it, but remember, the durability on it, it's not going to blow you away. If you have to baby it, you may have to buy a very strong case for it, because if it could snap in three places once it was tested, I don't know whether most people would want to buy this when they know that the durability on it is horrible. It is what it is. Do subscribe to our channel, do like our content, follow our social media. I'm going to see you guys next time.